3 million slash stick. That is pretty deadly, and along with the Fulman Prime that we're gonna get, we're also getting the Gunsen Prime, which was... I wouldn't say it's a surprise, we kinda expected it. I even said it on one of the last live streams when we were kind of debating on what's gonna be the possible other weapon with Wisp Prime. And let's take a look on Gunsen. This was the first ever Warfan released, and released with slicing feathers a long time ago. Is this thing anything good? It is. Does it deal a lot of damage? It does. Will the Prime be good? Probably. The only thing I'm worried is about what we're getting with the Prime. If the Prime is gonna be only a slightly stat boost, or if we're actually gonna get something, which I have no idea. Stats wise, if this thing is gonna change, I would say we're getting maybe 2% on status, and the critical chance could go up to, I don't know, 22, or they could keep the status as it is and just increase the critical chance and a little bit of more damage, base damage. But I think the critical chance is definitely going up. That is what I would say it's gonna happen. I'm making... I don't even know how to properly build this thing. I would say it needs some status. Critical damage already put. It needs some crit chance, but I'm not gonna have the slots for everything. Critical chance is a little bit low with a Riven. This could potentially be fixed, or if we just were to use Weeping Wounds. I'm gonna make that build later. Not Weeping Wounds, a Blood Rush. I'm gonna make that build later. So this is just to see maybe the attack speed. We probably might not even need the attack speed. Let's take a look how it is without it. It would work without it, but it is up to you. Let's just give it a few swings and see how this is gonna go. We're trying to get slash procs. First attack of the stance probably already has a good chance of getting slash procs. It's pretty flashy, maybe too fast. Building combos seems easy, but yeah, this is the Gunsen, the first ever Warfan. And why isn't it as used as the other ones? We have the what are the others? The Quasus, and there's another one, and I never remember the name of that one. That was a chunky slash proc. Jesus Christ, 864k. Yeah. So let's just finish killing these dudes. It's pretty fast. It's interesting. The stance is interesting. I'm still trying to remember the other Warfan name. It's an infested one. Arum Spinosa. Yeah, that's it. The Arum Spinosa is also pretty good. It's probably one of the best weapons with Saren to go against the Corpus. Kind of crazy. So yeah, you not only have Slicing Feathers, they have Votive Onslaught. I don't even know which one is better. It's been a long time. The heavy attack, I do have for the heavy attack lineup speed, Amalgam Morgan Shatter, but you can see it's pretty fast. And I was talking about the other Warfans because this is the only one that doesn't have any form of projectile or anything like that going on the heavy attack. And It even kind of looks like it does, but it doesn't have anything. You know, you can see some kind of energy. It looks like it's throwing something. You can see that. You can clearly see that. Like there's energy being thrown there. Or to get into Captura, this would be much more visible. So yeah, votive onslaught. I feel like votive onslaught might be a little bit faster. Maybe has some more built-in slash procs. I don't know. Just feels really good too. Okay, so compared to the Aram Spinoza and the Quasus, it just falls behind because both have projectiles on their heavy attack. The Quasus having blades that have that deal a stupid amount of damage. They are just ridiculous, and the Aram Spinoza deals good damage. Just good damage, it's nothing amazing, and I've even saw people using it to armor strip with shattering impact. It's probably not better than a Vastilock, but if you don't have a Vastilock, it is an option. Okay, let's make another build just to... Let's go with Condition Overload. Not gonna put Fury, gonna put a Bane Grenier. Let's go with our Blood Rush. Blood Rush, Weeping Moons. We go with critical damage. Other than this, it's really hard to tell what would be good to put in. Gladiator Might. Let's go with the basics. Reflex Coil and then Relentless Combination to build the combo faster. This should be able to delete everything here with the heavy attacks. And as we get more slash procs, yeah, should build them pretty fast. Yeah. And remember that we don't have any base damage pretty much because it's just a condition overload. Dealing chunky damage, getting a lot of slash procs. Okay, that was a nice heavy attack. Okay, let's see if we can get and yeah, I couldn't even see how much for that did. I'm getting a primer. I'm gonna get the Kuva new core. Okay, status. This should be good. I can get our... Try to apply as many slash procs as possible to see if we can build it faster. I'll try really to kill them at first. Let's see. Okay. Pretty deadly. Oh, Jesus. Let's try a heavy attack. Okay. 3 million slash attack. That is pretty deadly, and I'm kind of convinced that is a headshot because it's just too much damage. It's kind of crazy, to be honest. So, in theory, we're getting a better version of this, which is going to be pretty freaking powerful. As you can see, the normal version is already powerful. So, yeah, you get the slash procs up to the millions. I would say that I'm going to be a little bit disappointed if we don't get the projectiles, the extra projectiles. But it will definitely be a insane weapon, just because the amount of damage the normal version is already able to dish out. Of course, it lacks the special thing, which the other Warfans have. But we're gonna have to wait and see. By looking at the footage from the Prime time dev stream that they made, we can see a lot of particles being there while they're using some attacks. And there's even some glowing stuff in the middle between the blades, which is not present on the normal version, which could potentially mean something that we're getting something extra, but it can also mean nothing. But yeah, I hope we get something extra, at least. Yeah, leave it in the comments what do you think about the Gunsen, and if you're excited about the Gunsen Prime, leave it a like, consider subscribing. Peace.